Hi everyone, this is AJ. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new Blu-ray hunting video. Yes, it's a nice wet Saturday morning. I'm off out into Croydon, so let's go. Yeah, so it's like I said, it's raining out there. It's a miserable day, but I'm going to go into Croydon. There's CEX there. I'll be honest, I haven't been to CEX for some time. They moved store recently. They moved about 3 doors down to a smaller premises, and I've only been in once since that move. And wow, that was quite a while ago, really. Why haven't I been to Croydon CEX for a while? I don't know. But I'm also going to go to the Forbidden Planet there, have a look in there, and pick up my comic books from my local comic book store. So let's go. Okay, so here we are in my comic shop, a place in space, where they've got a lot of figures down here, Spawn figures. I collect Spawn figures, I didn't pick one up. And then here's the comics. I'm just having a quick peruse in here. Star Trek Lower Decks comic. Primarily I've come into this comic shop to pick up my comics that I get. So I will be doing a video, a comic book corner video, in the next couple of days, showing those pickups. It's not part of this video, so if you're interested, you know what to do. Now that Sergeant Rock comic there is actually written by Bruce Campbell. Scorched is a Spawn comic. Yeah, just a quick little look on the shelves just to see what they had. Ghost Rider there, that'll be in part of my comics, and the Punisher. There we go. And now we're into CEX. And this CEX is far smaller than what it used to be, and I'll show you in a minute the size of their physical media. Literally, it's so small compared to what it once was. Is that the Armour Guard, Jackie Chan? Amsterdam there for £10. Batman the Animated Series and Batman Beyond. They always hold their price well, those box sets, but they are fantastic box sets. Fantastic animated series to have in the collection. Black Phone is down to £8. I think I put that in my top 10 of the year. I'm sure it did, yes. It surprised me. Steelbook there for The Dark Knight. Not interested. Breaking Bad. Captain America's The Crazies. Now I think that my Crazies... Has mine got a lenticular on it or not? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. A Chucky Steelbook, Season 1. That was limited to like 1,000 or 2,000 units, apparently. Dune the Pain box, that was a disappointing release. I do have that Pain box, and yeah, to say the least, it's a very underwhelming set. Dawn of the Dead there from Arrow. Here we are. Elvira up, Mistress of the Dark, Elvis down there, Elf, Expendables, 4th Expendables film this year, Chasing Amy. Now I did come in for this actually, but it's cover reprint, so it will be left behind. Fast and Furious, Future World, the sequel to Westworld, Yul Brynner. Yul Brynner is in that film as well as the gunslinger. Good Will Hunting there. Gemini Man. I don't think I've got Gemini Man. I didn't really enjoy it. Halloween Kills. Yeah, Steelbook. £25. Hobbit. Iron Man's. Lot of Jurassic World, Jurassic Park releases down there on that bottom shelf. Minions. Looks like a lot of them there. The Last Duel. Now this film, I'm intrigued to see it. I mean, there's something I want to watch it. I like Adam Driver as an actor. I think he's very good. Matt Damon's always good, and I don't know. Is it worth a watch? Let me know. What's this? Fitz Lang's Metropolis, reconstructed and restored. 25 minutes of £15. I'm intrigued by that release. I will say. I saw it years ago, but not well, it wouldn't have been that version, I'm sure. No, it wouldn't have been. It was a long time. Prometheus Steelbook there. And we're on the other side now, which this ends up, finishes up on the opposite side. Secret Life of Walter Mitty, which is a film that I saw in the cinema and I adored. I thought it was a fantastic film. Space 1999, The Thing there, True Detective Season 2, that was as well. Toy Story 4. Whiplash Steelbook, 30 quid. Well, I've got that Steelbook actually. It's a great film. Miles Teller. JJ Jameson, what his name is. Good film. So now, here I am. I'm stood at the till. So this here is the pound. That's it. That's all the pound DVDs they've got. And as you can see, 2 sections of feature films. And next to it, 2 sections of TV and documentary. And that is it. That is all the DVD in this store. Apart from the Blu-ray. The rest of all that down there is games. And on the right hand side, it's all the glass shelving. Now I'm heading over to Forbidden Planet. But look, there's a Burger King. And I do fancy Burger King. Shall I? Where shall I go first? Who wins? Forbidden Planet won. But I did go in Burger King afterwards and have an XL bacon double cheeseburger meal. £9.40. Wow, Burger King is expensive. That's why I only do it maybe 3 times a year. Plus, I only have the craving 2 or 3 times a year as well. But in here, I'm looking at some of their figures. Here's some Marvel figures. Some What If ones there. Howard the Duck, Zombie Iron Man, Zombie Scarlet Witch. And there's a Red Skull at the end as well. I do have the Zombie Captain America figure. This is their sales section of books. $4.99 for that Predator book and $4.99 for that Justice League book. I do have the Predator one, not the Justice League, but I didn't pick it up. I'm short on room, shall we say. Bikini Atoll. I think I read that as a individual comics a while ago. I can't remember now. Here's some Star Wars figures that are on sale, but still dear, still expensive. Last Ronin turtle figures there on the top shelf. That was a great graphic novel, and those figures are cool. I did have that white one that you saw. And this is the NECA section. So NECA figures, horror figures, Predator, Gremlins there, Back to the Future, Robocop, yeah, and some Spawns. I do have that Spawn there. And Uncharted. And over this side, there's a Top Gun aeroplane that transforms. It's a Transformer. That's what's in the Transformer section. Avatar, The Way of Water figures and toys from McFarlane Toys that don't interest me none whatsoever. And there we are.
Okay, so I'm back from Croydon. Literally just stepped in. A few bits that I picked up, definitely. 4 films in CEX and a figure in the Forbidden Planet. Also, I have got a bit of post here to open, so we'll take a look at what this is. First or last? Should we do it first? Let's do it first. Let's get it open. Now, this is from Amazon France, I know. And it is Gina Carano in Terror on the Prairie. I will say I didn't realise that it had got a Blu-ray release in another territory. I saw Dan's Man's Cave video where he'd got it from elsewhere, and I went searching for it because I did watch the film. Although not the best film, I had some issues with the editing within there. I like Gina Carano very much. I think she's fantastic, and I will watch anything that she's in, and it's one for the collection, most definitely. So yeah, Terror on the Prairie. Let's open it up and have a look inside. Have a look at the disc art, shall we, while we're here? See if there is any disc art on it. She made this after getting the boot from Mandalorian. Ben Shapiro, his company, sort of took her on. I think she's got another film coming out with them. There's no inner art, but there is art on the disc itself, which is great. Yeah, so nice Western film. So let's see what I picked up in CEX. Now, I went into CEX knowing some of the stuff that they had because I had looked online prior to going in to sort of prepare myself. That's my new thing. And one of the things I did want to pick up, like I mentioned, was Chasing Amy, the Kevin Smith film. But it was cover reprinted, so straight away it's left behind. Not picking it up. So I got 3 items, 3 cheap and 1 expensive. The expensive one I picked up was Fritz Lang's Metropolis for £15. Yes, the classic German film from 1926, 1927, that era. It does come with a disc and booklet. I've seen it a long time ago, but this is a version where it's 25 minutes additional footage that's been reconstructed and restored. New documentary, 56-page booklet. And this film here, obviously not for everyone. It's more of a sort of a piece to have in my collection as a historical, monumental movie that inspired a lot to come afterwards, rather than a sort of let's put it on for entertainment value kind of a purpose. More of a sort of like, yeah, historic, like maybe your original King Kong and things like that. But yeah, so I'm glad I picked that up. I did look on eBay, and it is around that sort of price point on there as well. A few pence cheaper, £14 something. So yeah, you just got to weigh it up, ain't you? So I grabbed it like that anyway. So I'm glad that, obviously, I wouldn't have picked it up if the book wasn't in there. But there we go. And then one that I did go in for that I haven't got on Blu-ray. At least I don't think I've got it on Blu-ray. I certainly hope I don't. Might be one of them ones. No, I haven't got it on Blu-ray. I've never picked it up on Blu-ray, I don't think. And that is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I've got Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the Gene Wilder one, the classic. I've never had this. I used to have it on DVD back in the day, but never picked it up on Blu-ray. So £3. Yeah, Johnny Depp, Tim Burton. The Gene Wilder one is far superior to this. But there we go, one that I picked up nonetheless. And I picked up, and I've been looking for this for a while, and I've picked it up in the past, put it down, picked it up, put it down, and it's Westworld with Yul Brynner. Blue disc. I didn't look at the Charlie and Chocolate Factory disc, did I? Okay, yes. It's like that. Yeah, so that's good. So yeah, so Westworld, £5, Yul Brynner, blue disc inside, like so. But then not only did I pick that up, they happen to have for £4 Future World, which is the sequel to Westworld, following on a few years later. So great. Now, the Westworld TV series I did like, but it's been cancelled, so we'll never get an ending. So season 4 of it I haven't picked up because I haven't seen it, and the fact that it's been cancelled without a conclusion, without resolution, really winds me up. But that's always got me looking for these. And I haven't seen, I've never seen Future World as far as I'm aware. Westworld, obviously I have, it's classic. Great film, so I'm very looking forward to seeing this one. I don't think I've seen it. I may have done when I was very, very young, I'm not sure. And then one last item that I picked up, and it was a figure, and it was reduced to £20 from 26. It is expensive for what it is, but I really liked it. It's a Star Wars Black Series Han Solo, but old Han Solo from The Force Awakens. I get a few Black Series Star Wars figures, not many, just the ones that I'm intrigued with, because there's loads and loads. Primarily the ones I've got are Mandalorian based, but I thought, you know what, in a blister pack on a back card, I just thought it looked great. Fantastic sort of likeness of Harrison Ford there as well, Han Solo. Yeah, I just thought it was a cool figure, and thusly I sort of took the dive into that at a point where I'm trying to cut down on collectibles. But there we go. So there we have it. those were the pieces that I picked up on this little excursion, and obviously my comic books. I picked the comic books up as well in my comic shop, as you saw a little bit of filming, not a lot. That'll be a separate video to come, maybe over this weekend, maybe Monday, Tuesday, and we'll see. But my comic book corner video for that, those pickups. This is AJ. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all on that next one. You know what to do. See you later all. Take care.